Yes guys, welcome to the second episode of Tonight Vibes with YarlaVibez, and the topic of discussion that's going to be today is something that runs very deep within me. My languages, my identity and my roots. So if you guys already didn't know, I go by the name of YarlaVibez on social media, but my actual name is Yarlavan. I'm 18 years old, born and raised in England to Tamil parents. I speak two very powerful languages. English, the global language that dominates the world today, and Tamil, the soul of my ancestry and one of the oldest living languages known to humanity. One connects me to the world and the other connects me to 5,000 years of unbroken culture. That's what we're going to be exploring today. Growing up in the UK, English was natural. School, friends, the internet, everything. But at home, the air was different. It was pure Tamil. Specifically Ula Tamil. The dialect spoken by the people of North and East of Sri Lanka. That's my background, that's my voice. I'll be honest, at first I didn't fully appreciate it. It felt like an old world language, hard to use in a fast moving English speaking world. But the older I got, the more I realised this isn't just a language, it's pure legacy. Here's the truth that the world is just beginning to accept, but we Tamils knew all along. Tamil is more than 2,000 years old. In fact, evidence now shows that Tamil writing and civilization date back at least 5,000 years. For example, Pumpuhar, an ancient port city now submerged, is believed to be over 6,000 years old. Described in Sangam literature, now confirmed by oceanographic studies. So no, Tamil didn't emerge 2,000 years ago. It wasn't created by priests or kings. It was created by the people, by the soil, by time itself. We don't speak a language of the past. We speak a language that shaped the past and is still very much alive today. As a Ula Tamil, this hits even harder. Our people from the north and east of Sri Lanka have survived colonization, war, genocide, displacement and silence. But we never let go of our language, our culture or our pride. Ula Tamils, we don't just speak Tamil. We bleed it, we sing it, we live it, even in exile, even in foreign lands. Our dialect, our expressions and our poetry, they're not any lesser. They're living proof of resilience. When I speak Tamil, I feel the strength of our grandparents, of our history, of our culture. Now don't get me wrong, I love English too. English has opened the doors for me. It's a language of opportunity. It allows me to express complex ideas and connect with people across the whole world. But here's the thing. When I speak English, I can explain the world to you. But when I speak Tamil, I can feel the world. In my opinion, they don't compare to me. They complete who I am. Now, a lot of people bring up the Tirukural when talking about Tamil literature. And fair enough, it's translated into over 80 languages and known for its short moral couplets. Not cutlets, couplets. But at the same time, I also believe Tamil literature is way more than just the Tirukural. Our civilization existed thousands of years before the Kurals. We had war poetry, love songs, Sangam literature, ballads, all of that before one man wrote 1,330 Kurals. But here's one verse I deeply respect. If one lives without harming others, what greater virtue is needed? Without virtue, life itself collapses. It's simple but timeless. That's the kind of knowledge and wisdom our language carries. We can question the text, but you can't deny the power of the thought. Some people say being bilingual is hard, like you're stuck between two worlds. But for me, it's the complete opposite. It's like having two lights inside me. One lets me speak to the world, and the other lets me speak to my mind and my soul. I can switch between cultures, emotions, and worldviews. That's not confusion. I think that's clarity with range. I feel like we're a generation that doesn't need to pick a side. Because we are a side in itself. We have both. You don't have to pick one or the other. But just before I sign off, I've got one final message to all the young Tamils that are probably listening and watching right now. Especially the ones that are in foreign lands like myself. Whether you're in London, Toronto, Paris, Sydney or wherever else. Don't feel ashamed of your Molly. Don't bury our culture to fit in. And don't let anyone reduce our history to a footnote. We come from a civilization that predates empires. We wrote when others couldn't speak. We built cities when others couldn't. So be proud of who you are and don't feel ashamed or embarrassed. Because we're not just the immigrant community. We're descendants of poets, scientists, philosophers, warriors, and survivors. So speak Tamil, learn it, share it, even if it's broken, even if there's too much Tongalish, even if it's not the best like myself. Each syllable is sacred. Be proud of your accent. Be proud of your dialect. Be proud of your English and your Tamil. Because we are the next chapter of our story. Our grandparents aren't going to be here forever. Our parents aren't going to be here forever to pass on these stories. So we need to understand the legacy and the importance of our culture so we can appropriately pass it on to the next generation. This isn't a story that began in textbooks. This began in ancient soils, under the stars, under the moons, by people who dared to dream. So let's not let that story die. We're Tamil and we're proud. Thank you for watching and listening to the second episode of Tonight Vibes with YarlaVibez. I'm proud to be a Ula Tamil. I'm proud to speak both English and Tamil. And I'll never let go of where I came from because that's what gives me meaning. This has been YarlaVibez, aka YarlaVibez. And this has been 2 languages, 1 identity. Nandri, Vanakkam. Thank you. Until next time, stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow my TikTok. Try to get me to 1,000 followers. Thank you for all the support I've been getting. And yeah, new guest next week on this show. So yeah, stay tuned, post notification on. And yeah, see you in the next one.